Every time I see her, she always has a joy and she makes me smile all the time.
The most warm and wonderful woman I think I could probably say I've ever met.
You know, if you feel the least bit down, why, you can spend 5 minutes with her and you're right where you ought to be. She's like a medicine, a tonic.
Jean represents why we created the award in the first place.
I've known Jean Summers even before I came into the Champaign area. When she was just a bit younger, she came to various activities in the diocese. And Jean is such an effusive, bubbly, wonderful person that she cannot be invisible. So you'll get to know her after a while. First of all, she is a very, very devout Catholic. There's no question about that. She's well instructed in her faith and has made that a priority for her own life. She is a person who gets along very easily. She's also a person who, when she takes on a task, does it to absolute perfection. I think her biggest impact is that her enthusiasm about telling, that we need a school, that we need this high school, that this has to be done. Her infectious enthusiasm is what really makes her outstanding.
I originally met Jean when I was a parishioner at Holy Cross Parish, and I was going through RCIA to become a full member of the Catholic Church. And I remember meeting her and just immediately thinking she has the most effervescent personality of anyone I have ever met.
I've met Jean through our parish, Holy Cross Church, and I've just known her for many, many years, volunteering at Holy Cross, and then she continues to volunteer here at the High School St. Thomas More. When you see her out in public, she always asks about the students and the faculty and staff, and she doesn't have a student here, but yet she feels so connected to it, and she wants to continue the legacy or the tradition of the Catholic education K through 12th grade. Because of people like Jean, we can continue this journey of our students getting a Catholic education.
I have known Jean for 3.5 years. When I became the pastor of Holy Cross was the first time I met Jean, and she was a person that was very joyful and always happy and always had a smile on her face. This award is so important for Catholic education, and I know she's always supported that with our grade school at Holy Cross, and it's great that she has extended that to the high school to make sure that she knew the importance of Catholic education in our area.
I met Miss Summers at Grandparents' Day here at the high school, and she's just a wonderful lady. My grandparents weren't able to make it, so I adopted Miss Summers for the day, and we just had a great time. I think St. Thomas More is really fortunate to have a person like Miss Summers who takes time out of their day to come see a student like me who she doesn't even know, and when I'm older, I want to be like Jean Summers.
My first meeting with Jean goes back to my first month after being hired in the spring of '03. When I bought into Catholic education, it was through my daughters. When they started as kindergartners at St. Matthew's School, I decided to follow them because I saw the good things. I saw faith as a part of everything that they were being taught, and I wanted to be a part of that. And Jean also ties into that because she represents the future of what I want my daughters to be. I want them to be faithful, I want them to be committed to education, and I want them to be active community supporters. I think Jean is a great representative of why this is so much fun. Her positive attitude, her way of making sure that the kids come first gives me energy. So Jean has been a great positive force that I will always remember as being one of the most positive people I've met in my experience.
When I first became principal of Holy Cross School 10 years ago, Jean was one of the trustees. I am thrilled that Jean is getting this award this year. She is such a positive, cheerful person, and I think she has a very distinguishable laugh. And I just love being with her. One of the things that I've always admired about Jean, in sad times of our school or our parish community, we attend funerals for those deceased family members, and Jean is always there. Jean is always there praying for that family, supporting that family, and is often a lector at those funeral masses. And I really admire her faith-filled support of so many people, not only of our school, but also of our parish.
She's very, very good on what in the church we call the spiritual works of mercy, the corporal. She goes to all sorts of funerals, even when she doesn't know the people. Again, that word support, to support those people and those families. You can always count on her, and whatever she does it just wonderfully well. She's just a great person. She's easy to appreciate and to love. Jane, I want to congratulate you for this wonderful award, this distinction. And as I told the people here that are interviewing me, that I can't think of anyone more deserving. And I'm looking forward to spending a lot more time with you, especially on our breakfast dates on Saturday morning. And I know if I'm ever need anything, I know where to turn, because you're always there for people, even for old priests.
Jean, I'm so pleased to be able to speak about you today as you receive the 2008 Paideia Award from the High School of St. Thomas More. And I also appreciate the opportunity to publicly thank you for your support of Holy Cross School and all the things we do to educate young people in the Champaign-Urbana area.
Congratulations, Jean. You're a great recipient of the Paideia Award. I'm very glad to be a part of this, and I wish you well. Our kids, our community, everyone is proud to have you in our court. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Miss Summers, on winning this award. If I could pick anyone to be my grandparent, I would pick you. Thank you for making Grandparents' Day so special for me. I'll always remember it.
Jean, I'm so proud that I am the president of the Pastors Board, that I'm able to give this great prestigious award to you today. I'm very thrilled because you are a person who I admire and look up to, a woman of true faith. So I just want to congratulate you on receiving the Paideia Award.
Thank you, Jean, once again for all of your support. Thank you for believing in the high school and allowing my son, our youngest son, Wally, to have the opportunity to come to school here at the High School of St. Thomas More and to graduate. And we just appreciate all that you've done for the school, and thank you in advance for all that you will continue to do for the school.
Congratulations, Jean. Thank you for being a part of the High School of St. Thomas More from the beginning well into the future.
I'm absolutely delighted that you've been the one who has been chosen for the Paideia Award. We consider that to be one of the highest honors that we can give in the High School of St. Thomas More. And right at this moment, I would be very hard-pressed to think of someone who better deserved than you, Jean. Congratulations.